Live is a motherfucker. Fuck your opinion.
Piece of shit. What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You fucking cockroach. You know the Hassa is straight? That's a pig. That don't fly straight.
I'm not to be exploited, don't get me distorted. I know what's important, about to show you new proportion. We've been working, we snoring, that's the difference in our motives. You don't want it, prayers out of my opponents. They ain't on it like we on it, you ain't really trying on it. I don't really think they want it, you not dealing with the show. The type to do this every morning, better tune in. I done gave too many warnings, got the fuse lit. Sweep the game out the mat like a broomstick. Seem like every time I rap, make the mood switch. They been out here taking naps for a good minute. See, I'm more than all the snap, I'm right here written. Be cooking up scary visions, beware the premonition. Comparing the competition, ain't much of a competition. Comparing the opposition, they sharing the pot to pissin'. Apparently got me missing, I'm back in the lead position. I ask for my team permission. Get respect, you get respect, G. If you don't do nothing else, you gon' respect me. Keep the charm like I'm hanging from a neck piece. Do no harm to have me feature on your next beat, check please.
So, you got the money? You got your stuff? Sure, I had this stuff, but I don't feel like he was me now. I got it close by. I don't have the money either. I have it close by too. Where? Yeah, you got it. No, not in the car. No? Okay. You want me to come in? We start over here, man.
Collecting what I'm owed from, you know the toll coming. I'ma roll, run away the flow, come and be a cold summer. I'm about to grow numbers up. Say the guy sit back and throw something up. See you throwing shade like I ain't noticed something up. I got something for your haters, bro. I always show you love. I'm a product of the grace, had to get it out of mud. About to drop a couple tastes, had to tell it how it was, how it is, and how it gon' be. Don't have to believe me, but you gon' see. Say I keep the vibe to make your bone freeze, chill. I'ma stack it up just like the phone fees, bills. Can't lie about it, you see this chrome piece real. This is Carol Architect, this the home we built. You can clone these skills, I'm with OG's filled. Keep a flow deep, real, catch a POG meal. No, you owe me meals to the whole team feel.
What the fuck difference does it make when I film? No, just that piece of chips. No. I told you, man. I told you. Don't fuck with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, that was that was job. Yeah, hey Don, you picking some dope joints right there, Don. I like that. You coming with the fire.
Yeah, I got a ton of shit to play, man. And that was Comedic Justice. Well, that was RTG. Comedic Justice.
The name of the song was Justice?
No, the artist was Comedic. Yeah, Comedic Justice was the artist, and the song was called RTG.
Well, shout out to Comedic Justice. Anyway, yeah. we got to break it in. That was a nice little joint. Like we say, if you got music, you got poetry, you got whatever it is you have, send it us to, send it in, or come be on the podcast, break down your shit. If you don't know or you haven't seen before, we always have artists, and then we have the actual artists come on the show. That's one thing I love about our show. You don't have to be, underground, middle ground, above ground, whatever. If you put your shit on here and you want to get on here and, politic and just speak for the fans or, whatever. We always enjoy it on Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast. Let me get the intro, Don. Normally, the brother Step Lover will be here, but I think he's on assignment. Like I always say, I don't know. He got his little, private eye license, so sometimes I think he on assignment. Like I say, he might be camped out in some bushes somewhere. But anyway, what it do? Live from the pit that don't give a shit.
This is Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast.
With your man 2K and Dan.
And I'm Don Gotti Ash. Again, this the song we just opened to, artist name Comedic Justice RTG. Check him out. Comedic Justice
RTG. Check him out. I'm sure it's on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. Dope dude, dope artist. As you see, I always keep one lit. You know what I'm saying? If you get artist and you got me with one lit, that bob in my head, you know what I'm saying? That's how we give our approval. I gotta put this off for a minute. That shit hit hard. Shout out to my people who always provide me with the medicine.
What's good, cousin? Even though I'm not, you need to share your name, cuz. What's up with you? Is that you, Rocky? That might be Rocky. That might be Rocky in the cut.
Rocky on it, yeah.
Rocky be the only one that don't show his name. It might be Rock, but what's up with you?
Okay, well, yeah, we enjoy having Rocky on the show. He always, we have some people that consider our regulars. They always chime in, you know what I'm saying, say something. Whoever you are, if you watch on Fuck Your Opinion podcast, you get up on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
We everywhere, man.
Everywhere. And you can log on if you're watching live and you get on the show and share your opinion. And remember, it's always gonna be fuck your opinion. Also, we always gotta give our little spiel. Thoughts and opinions that are shared on this podcast are not always supported by the actual podcast itself. It's just individuals coming on here to speak their piece and talk shit the way they want to talk it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, some people, you know how it is, dog. Somebody motherfucker might get on here and say, man, fuck Jesse Jackson. You never know how it's gonna go.
Yeah, but hey, at the end of the day, it's their opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's why we say fuck, and we say fuck your opinion, fuck what you think. Opinion. Yeah, it's all that. Fuck what you think, fuck you.
Yeah, you right about that though. You ain't bullshit. Fuck what you think. Yeah. Hey, everybody gotta speak their truth. That's what this is. This is a platform for everybody to speak their motherfucking truth. No bullshit. Right, speaking of, let's get into these because I know we started kind of late, but we got some good stories, some good shit that's been popping off. We always, and listen, out of tragedy, sometimes comes very amusing shit. We, get into it and talk about it on this show. If you don't know, now you know. But make sure you get into it. And we keep people informed. This is one of those shows that you're going to not just get entertainment, but you're going to get information. That's an important part. You know what I'm saying? So you learn something. You might come in and be like, damn, I didn't even know that was happening right now. You got it on Fuck Your Opinion. You know what I'm saying? So
you got it from us.
You got it from us. You heard it here, maybe not first, but you heard it here. You heard it here. Yeah. Maybe not first, but you heard it here.
Yeah, you heard it here.
This is big in the news all over the country, in the world right now, I guess. Colonial Pipeline, if you everything. It was funny because I went to the gas station. I live what's considered the hood, but I went down to the gas station. There's people starting to line up at the fucking pumps in the hood.
I experienced that shit. I thought when we got off the air the other day, I thought it was just in South Carolina where they was going through the shit. Because I was looking, I got a lot of people from South Carolina. Went to high school down south and middle school. Okay. But I've seen a lot of people talking about pumping gas and shit, and something everybody just seemed like they was like, and the funny thing is when it's always like some shit about to go on, somebody always the hater in the background is like, man, y'all go ahead and pump gas if you want. It's what I'm saying, y'all what I'm saying, they making it not a big deal, but that shit was a big deal because actually I got affected up here by that shit. My gas, like my regular gas station didn't have gas, but then I had to go up the street and pay like $3 a gallon, man, for some shit. So,
man, if the viewers can see this, it's people that's been out here like loading up on gas. Like they had to literally tell motherfuckers that they could not carry gasoline in plastic bags. Like it was people really trying to get plastic grocery bags and put gasoline in the motherfuckers. That was crazy.
It's people doing some dumb shit. Like I've seen people, people with open containers. Like how the fuck you gonna get that back to where you going open container, plastic bag? Like yo, I seen a chick with a plastic bag, man. Like how the fuck you gonna get this in a plastic bag? Like what the fuck?
It ain't a fucking goldfish. It's not like you gonna just sit and hold that shit in your lap all the way home. Like what the fuck? Hey,
and hopefully she doubled that motherfucker. I mean, at least.
Right.
I don't know if the was long, but hopefully she doubled the motherfucker. But I ain't carrying no gas and no plastic bag, man. Like,
it's no. I mean, I actually heard it on the news where they came and told people, yo, you cannot carry gas and plastic. When you have to come on the news and say that, people, that shit is getting out of hand. It always turns to this, Don. It always turns to this, like the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Doomsday scenario.
It was just like but I know the pandemic was a small shit, but just like with the pandemic, like everybody's buying the tissue up, like you couldn't get no tissue. you couldn't get no bread, no eggs. Like Lysol was out for Lysol was off the counters for like a year. You know what I'm saying? I knock like shit looking in the counters now and it's saying Lysol. I'm like, damn, nigga, they selling shit again.
Hey, yo, bro, that shit was crazy, especially with the toilet paper. I never seen a virus that had nothing to do with the stomach. How people to go get so much toilet paper? You got people that still have toilet paper now that they bought when the pandemic first started. That shit has changed the whole epicenter of toilet paper. Now you can't even buy one roll anymore unless you go to like the Dollar General and get that shit that's going feel like you run up in the motherfucking sandpaper through the crack of your ass. But you know what I'm saying? Like right. You can't get a full pack of toilet paper nowadays gonna cost you like at least $10.
Yeah. So
I never thought I'd live in a world where it would cost me $10 for 4 rolls of toilet paper. That's why I went to wet wipes. I haven't converted anyway. I'm on a whole new religion right now. I'm on wet wipes. Toilet paper, that's like my buff and dry stage. Right now, it's all about the wet wipes. I ain't even going with, because you know what?
You know, we had a segment on this shit, right? We had a whole motherfucking segment talking about the wet wipes, man. It was a whole motherfucking segment like a year ago.
I'm converted. I'm done. I don't even worry about toilet paper. I'm more worried about when there's no wet wipe. I'm like, it's no fucking now, and I don't mean wet wipes like what you mean, we call them wet wipes, but the moist, you know what I'm saying, moist tissues or whatever. Hey, toilet paper to me now is out, and that's why it's so expensive, man. But anyway, this whole shit with the Colonial Pipeline, they actually paid these people $5 million for them to, unhack or whatever, let them take back control of their systems at Colonial Pipeline. Joe Biden said he wasn't paying it because it was considered terrorism, but Colonial Pipeline paid it, and they're supposed to be fixing it. But people, I seen a scenario where a woman spit on a man, and he got out of his car and spit on her, and they became basically tussling, and he kicked the fucking cell phone in the street. Then there was some other chicks that another gas station that just started fighting. This it's sad that is a world in the community that we always preach that we together, one nation shit, but every time it turns into something that might be considered our Armageddon or doomsday scenario, everybody goes man for man. It's straight, just, you know what I'm saying? That should be do or die. Like, what happened? My thing is, Don, everybody fills up on gas, right?
Right.
What if, and okay, they filling up all these containers and all this stuff. Now, people are wasteful in general by nature because of the way we live. It'll come to a point still when the gas is going to run out.
Right. Like
if the pumps was fucked up for like 2 weeks where no gas was being, for 2 weeks, it was literally like maybe I would say 2/5 of the gas stations in most areas were out of gasoline. In a month, it would be in a month, it would be complete chaos.
At some point, that's gonna happen though. At some point, that resources is gonna take an L. At some point, and just imagine when that shit happened. Like,
right, you ain't lying, brother.
Yeah, that shit gonna happen.
That shit gonna be like Waterworld. Some of that crazy shit. That Kevin Costner, ain't nothing left. They fighting over gasoline wars and shit. With towns and cities be going to war for barrels of crude oil and shit. Like society or anybody who's watching the show. Yo, if and when you see Fuck Your Opinion the podcast, me and Don basically tell you, world, get your shit together. It ain't all. If we actually stop the greed, we can leave enough where everybody would be chill. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, it's just hoarding. You go get 10 gallons of gas, plastic containers, fill up your trucks, and then what if after 2 weeks there's really a gas shortage where there's no gas? Eventually your truck, really most people drive their car of $17.
Electric cars, fellas, it's here. This is the perfect time to push it.
Yeah. And what if the government doing that shit to push for electric cars? I'm not a conspiracy theorist, Don. But what if this shit is all orchestrated so people are just really pushed toward a greener?
But it's just the plan to get That's to electric cars. That's what you saying?
But
you know what you saying? Is that the David Wayne joke?
I'm going and see it's the government trying to proliferate. You understand? They're trying to proliferate the heavy electric voltage in the new Chevy Equinox because Chevy has coerced and dominated the whole industry, causing the government to fix them with $1 billion check just to get people. So there's gonna be no more but no bill.
I wonder how many. I wonder how many takes he had to do that shit, man. Damon went. That shit, you have to be laughing doing that shit.
Beyond my pontification, yeah. You like what pontification? Without my deliberation of the equal limbus, you like equal limbus.
Then they come with like the random junk that don't even make sense.
Hey, yeah, but. Listen,
this is what they doing. They can't get y'all ninjas to buy a Prius, so now you're being forced.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, that's what it looks like here. It looks like that they're gonna do some of straight. If they it's a pandemonium. It's a flash. I forgot what they call it, but it's a yellow flash. Like we don't put the red sign up, but we give that caution just to give people that anxiety feeling. So in case anything happens, we're gonna see how society behaves. And that's what it does. I mean,
yeah, I mean that's how they get you scared, man. And I guess some people gonna start looking towards the electric, but gotta go electric everywhere, man. You need electric. You need the electric lawnmower. I actually got an electric lawnmower. You need the electric lawnmower. You got it because a lot of people buying gas because that's their business. Their business is they cut lawn and shit, so they need the They need that gas, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, speaking of that, in certain parts of Maryland and DC, because this is why you gotta stay up on the news and shit. In certain parts of Maryland, DC, and other states, they are outlawing gas blowers. So you can only use blowers that are powered by batteries because they saying that the noise and the actual emission of the fumes that come out of the gas blowers a noise pollutant and the actual air pollution. So certain places, even in DC where I live, they starting to outlaw gas air blowers.
Damn.
That's how real this shit is getting, bro. The shit getting real. People don't watch. Don said it here first. He said they're gonna convert everybody over by fucking up the fossil fuels over to electric.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming soon. Coming soon. Let me get this. Gotta finish watching this phone clip later, fellas. Rocky. Hey, Rocky, hold on, Rocky, before you roll out, man. We about to talk about your boys right quick, man. Hold on, I actually lost that article, man.
Which one, the Saints?
Yeah, you can start talking about the Saints, Joe, man. The super fan.
Man.
I'm about to pull it up.
So I got it right here. Sorry for fam. Dog gonna pull up, give you the visual. Okay. Father of Saints superfan J.J. Little pleads guilty to drug charges and ripping off the son's charity. His name is Jordy Robinson, sentenced to 96 months. Oh, that ain't bad. In black folks' time, you get 96 months. That ain't bad at all.
Yeah, that's definitely not bad. I thought it was a little more than that. 8 years.
He got 8 years. And he got a non-violent offense, so he might do like 4 1/4, almost 5, then he get out. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, this is how black folks talk about jail. This is how society has us programmed. We start breaking down numbers and how much time you're gonna actually get off the break.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull up this dude. So what was up with what was up with the fraud, man? Like what was the issue with the fraud? Can you hear me? Oh, okay.
But yeah, I just had to check it out. His son actually suffers from a liver condition, and his son was a fixture on the sideline games at the Saints game. So he was actually a super fan. His father basically was going into the charity funding that the people was donating and stuff for his kid, and he was balling. doing shit he wasn't supposed to,
spending them funds like the
he was spending them funds out there having a great time. I'm trying to look up and see actual. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to see the actual crime so I can give y'all the.
Let me see.
Because I have a video clip of it, but y'all ain't gonna be able to see the video clip. See if you can find a video clip for it, Don.
For what?
So y'all can only hear it.
What's the video clip?
Father Super Bowl fan, the news clip of him of what he was going to jail for.
See.
His name is Lil JJ.
Rocky, Rocky a Saints fan, man. He said, "Yeah, this old news, man. JJ is sick, and this dude robbed his charity, man. Yeah, this is Rocky's team, man. He's a Saint fan."
He said, "This is old." You see how when somebody try to downplay something, they put,
What's
"Yeah,
old
man, that's
news,
old
man?
news. That's old, man." No, they talked about this shit came out 2 weeks ago, man. It don't matter. We just seen it on here, so we gonna say it, Rocky. I mean, it was just some wild shit to see. I mean, I always have a thing where I say, when money start coming in and money start moving through people's hands, it's hard for them to not exercise that bit of greed and tell them, you know what I'm saying, just get a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because me and my wife kind of talk at times, we both do, because that's my buddy and, that's my chilling buddy. We talk and rap about shit. But I always tell her, if you got a business and if it's a charity, if something that you truly, and it's not saying that all people are bad or, people out here that are part of charities and don't, touch the money or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
But if you got millions or thousands and thousands, say it's just thousands, Don. Say you worked at a charity, right? And every day you open up envelopes and counting out money every day, upwards of $20,000 to $30,000 every day you work there. Every day, and you still got bills, you working on salary and you struggling. It's always something to me that's gonna be in the back of human mind, like one of these envelopes gonna come up short. You know what I'm saying? I know it might be some fucked up shit to say, but I'm just saying it is people's like that. When you got just so much money and somebody look at the bank account, you be like, damn, I'm doing the books. This joint a charitable, a non-profit charity, but they got about 600,000. And I know they got it because I put it there. So I don't know. To me, I just think that's just human nature. Should he do 8 years? Hell no. Because you got white boys that be doing straight embezzlement and Ponzi schemes, and them motherfuckers might get, they get like 15, 20. They get some time. They just don't hardly do any of it.
I mean, this the shit that people get the real time off of, though. The shit that they should. You know what I'm saying? This shit don't match up to the time sometimes, but, yeah, I can't find this, the one with the video, man. But,
don't worry about it. It's on something, KUB, I don't know. But anyway, that's the story. This guy's the kid's father. And like I said, he was skimming off the top. There's no way somebody, I've never seen a profession. I've never seen really anything. Even the chick that worked for Black Lives Matter, one of the co-founders, she was in trouble recently, or she wasn't in trouble, but she was.
It's real out here, man.
But I'm just saying, the chick
it's real out here, yo. It's real out here, yo.
Yeah.
Bills do. You see this money over here? Let me see, man. I mean, it's tough, man. Like just be real. Like, what would you do, man? You know what I'm saying? What would you do?
Everybody has a sense of greed. And I tell my wife, you could be one of the most honest people in the world, but if every day you seeing thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, right? Yeah. Eventually you're gonna you can work at motherfucking McDonald's. Eventually you're gonna eat a cheeseburger without paying for it.
Money, yeah, yo, money. What was that, John? More money, yo. Damon Wayans, more money.
Yeah. You eventually gonna do it.
He eventually put that money in his pocket, man. Eventually,
right? You know what?
Eventually, he was sitting there counting the money, and it just that shit, the card, and that shit went in his. It was the card actually that went in his pocket. It's like, you know, it's tough, man. That's why you got to have people you trust to do that. But a lot of people will probably say, "Yeah, man, why he do that?" You ain't been in that situation. You saying it because you ain't been in that situation, so you don't know, man.
And you know what, Don? The funny thing is about that movie is though the white boys set him up. They gave him that job and did that on purpose just to make sure that he was stealing and put him in that situation. So yeah, I'm just telling you. You're right, Don. Human greed is a motherfucker. I'm sorry that little JJ got liver cancer. I don't think it was cool that his dad did that. I'm just saying, in my opinion,
I mean, it's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment to the family. I mean, you ain't gonna, you know, he can't show up. I mean, it's embarrassing. Like it's this shit is like it's embarrassing, you know, to the point that where, you know, like even if he was trying to do something,
and you know
even if he,
yeah, well, go ahead.
I'm saying even if he was trying to do like he was trying to do a charity or something, now you don't trust that shit. Like this shit ain't like he just fucked. You know what I'm saying? He's fucked it up for the son. You know what I'm saying? Like in the future. You know what I'm saying? For some shit that might be, you know, some shit that might be real.
His kid got double liver cancer, so I don't even know how long that future gonna be. And I ain't to say nothing. I mean, all praise and pray that this kid makes it. But if you know that you have a child that has a serious illness to this degree, and you get an 8-year sentence, you really gonna be praying to get out and he still be alive to even see, because then that's gonna really look like he's a piece of shit. Like if something happened to your child, God forbid, you know, I'm not even gonna put that in, but you know what I'm saying, Don. If it's a scenario where you gotta get a tuxedo to get out of jail, I mean not a tuxedo, but you gotta get that black suit and tie to get out of jail to go see your kid, you gonna feel like shit.
Right.
So hey, whatever, what's his name? Jordy Roberts. You gotta get the fuck you fingers for the night. That's you. That was a what the fuck is going on here moment. Like
fuck what you thinking,
I know you
bro. Although I understand to a degree, man. Like shit, just you know, hey, money you've never seen. Or man, Rocky just popped up on. What's up, Rock?
What up, fellas?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up, Rock?
Chilling, man. I just want to chime in real fast. When I say it's an old story, this is probably about, I want to say 3 or 4 years old, man. They investigated this thing. I guess finally went to court with it and popped him. You said it. It's an embarrassment. This kid is real sick. I mean, really, really sick. The Saints organization wrapped their arms around him. I mean, they're making his last days, if you will, or last years, some of the best, ever. You got people out there donating money, and at the end of the day, this dude decide, when you haven't seen money like this, I'm sure that GoFundMe at 500,000, 900,000 is kind of tempting, right? So
it is.
That's what he's saying. That's the whole shit. That's I mean, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, it's a shame that it came to that, but that's what happens, man. This is, and unfortunately for me, this is why I do not donate monetarily. I donate in other ways because I don't know what's going on with that money. I don't know who's doing what. We've had some stuff up here, man. That's crazy. I mean, a family, and I hate. Well, nobody gonna see it up this way. Family got killed at a 7-Eleven. Argument. Huge GoFundMe created for him. I did something, out of the kindness of my heart, and the dude came and picked up the money. And the next day, I saw a dude, braids in his hair. The day before, he was disheveled and all, jacked up. But braids got put in his head, chains on, and I was just like, if that's what it is, that's where my money was supposed to go, then it is what it is. But that's supposed to be for the kids. Supposed to be for I think he had like 7, 8 kids. Supposed to be for the kids.
Dang.
Hey, Rock, but I tell you like this: in the absence of human greed in anything is one of the hardest fucking things to deal with. You know what I mean? And then that shit is so they gave him 8 years, like I said, but you still got the hedge fund. You got the other guys who doing that shit for millions and millions and millions for a living and walk away. And, you know what I'm saying? So you got, like I said, you got to know your damn role. You got to play your position. And sorry, this kid's family and had to suffer that embarrassment. But that shit's just crazy, man. Like I said, man, Jordy Roberts, damn, you got time to sit and think about how you just did some dumb shit. What we got next, dog?
It's an embarrassment, man, to the Saints, man.
Hey, I really thought you were gonna put on there. I put on that other page the Saints fan pouring gas.
Oh yeah.
That's what I thought you were going.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that because we was talking about the gas shit and that was the one that was the one in the container that you put up, right? He was just pouring that shit in all different containers. I think. Yeah,
this dude was pouring it in Tupperware. He had
open Tupperware. Yeah, that's the shit. That's what I seen.
When I saw his hat and it was a Saints fan, I was like,
oh yeah, he said, damn, he had to be a Saints fan. Yeah. Saints just taking L's today, man. But Spartanburg, man. Spartanburg took an L, man.
All right. Now, we don't really watch American Idol. I don't myself. I don't know if you do, Rock, if you're a fan of American Idol. I don't know what the fuck is that shit keep doing.
One or two seasons, that's it. First or second season. Then after that, it's all the same shit.
This kid here, I don't know what the fuck is up with this dumb shit here. But anyway, this kid here, Caleb, anybody who watches this show is a fan because we got a lot of people who watch our show. And whenever they see it, they're like, oh, yeah, I heard about this. But anyway, this kid got a video. He was one of American Idol's contestants. Everybody was pulling for him. He was, he was spreading his wings. And the video went viral of him wearing a hood, a KK. It looks like a hood from somebody from the Ku Klux Klan. It went viral. And because of that, he got kicked off the show. Now, his defense was that the hood that he was wearing and the scene that he was portraying wasn't that of the KKK. It was a movie called The Strangers or some shit where the people that were attacking this cabin or some shit. I seen the movie, but they had the same outfit on, but it wasn't more representative of the KKK, but still. So he got kicked off. He's someone he's hurt and he's disappointed in his actions and what he did. It wasn't what he considered racist, but it was looked at as being some racist ass shit.
Don't you love when racist people say it ain't racist but it's racist?
Hey yo, I don't even know if Don can show it because I might.
I'm about to show that, Joe, man. I'm actually looking. I was looking for it.
But anyway, what caught my eye was they interviewed his mom.
This video. If you find this information are useful, please don't forget to press like and subscribe for more videos like that.
Oh, that don't. I watched Strangers and I saw the new Strangers. That ain't the same hood.
So he's saying that was from a movie, some kind of a movie scene where he was emulating the character from that movie. I was like, that. Everybody said that looked like a fucking Klan hoodie.
That's exactly what that is. You know what home movie he talking about? He talking about a home movie that he done shot with his family. That kind
of that. Hey, it just when you see this, you already know what it is. It ain't no substitution. So it's like
absolutely,
like it's no explanation. Like you see this shit, you can't be in this. Yeah,
Don, I'm telling you now, I don't watch the two Stranger movies. I ain't seen one of those masks. None of them that look like that in the movie.
You can't wear the mask. I don't give a fuck with. I don't give a fuck with mistaken. Like that mask is just like that right there.
I see you already know what that shit is. That shit look like a potato sack that dude had. This motherfucker got on a full sheet with holes in it.
Yeah, man. This look like that Candyland with what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio and all that.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah.
That's that.
He's in Candyland off Django.
Yeah.
Candyland.
They got him to fuck. They got him to fuck off of American Idol off of this shit. Like
quick.
But this one caught my eye. It said the singer's mother, Anita Guy, came to Kennedy's defense, telling the Herald Journal of Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Herald Journal. Yeah, Spartanburg Herald, the Herald Journal, man.
Yeah, that she hated this happen, and Caleb is being portrayed by people online for something that he isn't. But when I, because you Don and Steph the Lover always mention Spartanburg, just for me to see that, I was like, yo, I'm gonna shoot this video to Don so I can go get to what the fuck is going on here to down there in Spartanburg, but put some shit like this on him, and he ended up on American Idol.
This actually, and to be honest, do this shit hurt him? Do it help him?
Oh, it hurts.
He's hurt.
It hurts. I'm just saying.
Even if he, I don't know. I mean, I guess he's a country singer. I would have to assume. This hurts. Ain't nobody gonna touch this dude, even in Nashville. Ain't nobody gonna touch this.
Yeah, he's done.
I'm saying where it do help him is his name. I mean, even though it's a fucked up thing, but a lot of people, I mean, to be honest, a lot of people think this way anyway. So it's like,
I mean,
but I don't think
maybe he'll be in a Klan circuit, right, going around making a couple $1,000, but that may be his
alt-right, whatever. He can be in the alt-right circuit, like you said, whatever. What they call the Proud Boys and the white supremacist circuit. He can make a few bucks if he want to do that, but unless he wants.
Speaking of which, you will see, guarantee, they will throw a GoFundMe thing for him, and it will $1 million.
And he'll, that's how that shit work, man. You're right.
I mean, shit. What's that? Rob? What's the fuck? The Zimmerman asshole still floating with no problem.
Right.
With no problem, he's still floating, and he did way worse shit than this dumbass shit here. But Caleb, that was just fuck your opinion fingers for the night. That was just some dumb shit to do.
Listen, you talking about Spartanburg, man. Listen, there's a whole lot that happened in Spartanburg. I want you to Google serial killer in Spartanburg. This was just recently.
What?
Just recently. Yeah, man. This dude went and killed everybody in a bike shop, then took 2 people hostage at the house, raping and killing, and then grabbed another set of people. He was off the hook. Off the hook.
Hey. So what? All right, was this a white dude?
I mean, nowadays, who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it was Betty White.
Damn. Hey, that's how it's crazy.
Hey, but you could have shocked me and said it was an Asian guy or something like that, or a black dude. I'm like, for real? I'm just saying. Damn. And that is something we probably need to throw in there, man. It's like a crime and figure out the race crime.
It's like they do this thing where where did it happen at, Florida or the Bronx? Now you can say, was it a white dude or was it a black dude?
White dude, Mexican or black? Yeah. Right. White dude, black dude,
right?
Other.
Hey, normally though, everybody already knows when they name the place. If you say Florida, they're gonna say a white guy. If you say the Bronx, they definitely gonna say a black dude. Like somebody wild out in the Bronx or Puerto Rican.
You got to pick the tricky Jones though. You got to be tricky. Like you would never expect the black dude to do them shootings. Like it's certain shoot. Like you be shocked if
I was 1,000% shocked on DC Sniper.
Yeah. That shit was shocking.
The funniest thing is, I think as black people, we had to raise that bar back up from when he did that, because we always had that. That was our immunity. Like we were like, well, at least we ain't no serial killers. At least we ain't no mass killers. We ain't no mass shooters. Then he went and did that. He was like, man, this white boy, everybody.
Yeah, you already do. You already do. Yeah, this white dude.
This white motherfucker going around shooting everybody. Then when they showed Malvo first, you was like, what? Who is this kid? Like, And then they showed John Muhammad. I was like, wait a minute, they got the wrong brothers here.
That's the stereotype.
Yeah, hey, because I'm like, these two dudes, I was like, man, I know I seen these two dudes selling incense down on the Ave. These ain't the brothers. These brothers sell incense. This is not the dudes that's running around shooting people, posting up and laying down sniper position in the back of a car.
Yeah,
man. It's a wild world, man. Crazy world we live in. Hey, Caleb Kennedy, you fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
You fucked up. What you got for me, dog?
I'm about to play this Gilly talking shit about Jay-Z, man. I wanted to know what y'all.
This motherfucking rappers and dirt, man. Yeah, you just play fucking you just play 900 fucking.
This shit funny though how you say J Flow is.
Listen to Dirk and Mac and Cheese. Moray, baby. No, you don't have you don't have no motherfucking ear. I don't listen to the old niggas. You want to listen to old niggas. I don't listen with the fucking dinosaurs no more. I let them niggas bones stay buried, nigga. I'm one of them niggas. I'm not like them to throw back Thursday. You don't know nothing about music. But you want me to throw J on top of a B and then another B and then a double B. Can't forget about the other B. That shit was corny. You know it. That shit was corny as shit. You know it. I don't give a fuck what none of these niggas say. I ain't throwing that shit on. I got a B. I can't forget about Tootie. And then the other Tootie. And then another booty. And then the other Tootie. No, that shit was whack, nigga. Fuck it. I ride around with guns. There's stickers on my guns. That's a city thing.
Hey, hold up, but Mike. Hold up, but Mike's song, he responded to this, and then Gilly's. I'm gonna play Mike's song response to this shit, and then Gilly has responded to him.
But for you to act like that verse is not lyrical mastery, or that man did in that verse, I have never probably heard that comfortable on a verse that said that much triple entendres, double entendres, bars. He gave you hard bars, then he gave you braggadocio bars. And the delivery, the cadence, everything on that is lyrical mastery. That's what you call a verse. You could teach a course with that verse. You can't say that verse is whack. I get it. You might be tired of hearing it and all that, but don't do that, Gil. You ain't Gil. You a real one. You can't hate on that. Now come on now, Gil. Lil Durk and them is cool. They got some good bars, but this is hope. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing bones about that. That man is Hove. Bottom line.
Yeah, you just play 900 songs. You played 900 dinosaurs no more. I let bones stay buried.
Hey, Gilly, he gotta be joking.
And this is responding to Mike's song.
Bro, you talk about that's Hove. It is Hove. It is. And Hove is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I'm not taking that away from him, but let's not act like you can't have an opinion, man. Oh, this was the greatest. You could teach a course. With that, you can't teach no courses. I don't care what y'all talking about, man. I got an opinion. I'm a whole fan. I waved the whole flag. Hove is that. That joint wasn't that, man. I don't get what y'all saying. Like, if y'all sit around, you still not getting in the brunch. He's not gonna send you no passes to get to the brunch, my son. Like, cool, like you my brother. Like, but you not getting in the brunch. Bro.
No, my son might get in the brunch.
He ain't getting in the brunch.
Molly, they get in the brunch, and I might slide under their car because I'm trying to get. I just need one picture.
Yeah, I mean,
I just want to take one picture with Hove and send back up to the homies in the joint.
I feel you, but you ain't getting in the brunch.
Now, if they say you.
Oh, hating ass.
Hey,
so you think Gilly hating, or you think what he's saying is what you think?
I mean, he's saying what he feel. Go ahead, Rock. Go ahead, Rock.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
You know, he's saying what he feel. Now, this is what I respect about Gilly. This is fuck your opinion greatest right here, because we always say, Don, on this joint, this is a show where you come and express how you feel. You don't have to sugarcoat that shit. You ain't got to worry about no politics. You say what the fuck you feel. If this is Gilly the Kid saying what the fuck he feel, then we gotta. I mean, I respect him as a man for coming out and not biting balls because he felt like how he felt. He wanted to say what he had to say. But at the same time, I don't know what the fuck he talking about. He sounds stupid. I mean, he was going somewhere, and he might end up in the Jay-Z. His name might end up in the Jay-Z line in like another 3 or 4 years. So he's gonna catch the wrath for that. You know how Jay-Z roll. He ain't even gonna speak on Gilly the Kid or the situation now. He gonna wait till like his next album or project, and he just gonna throw his name in there just to put a nail in him, just to let him know you don't speak on me in that way.
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
What you think, Rock? Think he hating? Rock sound like he hating.
Gilly trying to get his comedy on. That's what Gilly trying to do. That's what he's trying to do. This dude know that bar was nasty. If you like my son said, man, you really think about how he put that together with the B and the double B, the billion, another billion, and then he has another B. Come on, man. The other B is Beyonce. It just makes sense. It's just what. Listen, he ain't out there no more talking about being in the trap. He ain't out there no more talking about guns and weed and coke and all that. This dude is talking about what he's experienced. It's called evolution. So right. Gilly's stuck in his Cash Money days, being a ghostwriter because nobody want to see his ugly ass, right? That's where Gilly is stuck at. Gilly's stuck that he wrote $1 million song for somebody and got $10,000. Period. So stop. See, he's hating. Period.
See, I don't think he hating. I just think he
That's all he do.
He's in the media, so yeah, he's gonna say some controversial shit. But it's just like on here, I'm gonna say some shit that it might not be in the majority. It might be some shit in the minority. He probably didn't. I think he genuinely didn't fuck with the verse. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a typical whole verse. Yeah, I thought it was a typical whole verse, but Gilly wasn't feeling it, man. I don't think he was feeling it, but I don't like when he say he don't fuck with old niggas, because that dude, you would fit in that category too. I like everybody, man. But if I like it, I ain't gonna say I like everybody. If it's a lot of the new shit that I probably don't feel as much, but it's some good artists out there now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't hate on them and nothing like that. It's not an old or young thing. I mean, music is a feeling. If it make you feel a certain way. Right. And I think it's a lane for the older rappers, you know what I'm saying? But they need to stop, like they always say, hip hop is put in the same category, man. We need to separate alternative or something, or grown something. We need to separate the old, the older, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't relating to somebody that's 20 years old like we relating to somebody that's 40 years old. Like we 40 now. We not. You know what I'm saying? We're not in our 20s and shit, so we're not gonna relate to. Even though I like the ignorant shit too sometimes. I don't like all ignorant shit, but I do like some ignorant shit sometimes. But it ain't going. That's just a vibe I might be on. I might be drinking and shit, and I might want to, hear some ignorant shit, but I don't want it all ignorant because I can't relate to a 20-year-old like I can't.
The angle of that, Don, though, what I seen with DJ Khaled had the Lil Baby and the dudes that's in the industry, they're looking literally up to this dude. And when he said that verse, a lot of the young rappers now was like, yo, he killed it with that. And this one, even if Gilly said that was a whack line, for that to stick in his head where he can repeat it, that automatically meant that Jay-Z did exactly what he wanted him to. Even if you don't like that line, you remembered it. So right then and there in Jay-Z's game, he won. That's checkmate.
Yep.
You can come out and say that, but you on the internet discussing his lines. He's not on the internet discussing none of your lines
at all.
You see what I'm saying? So for Jay-Z, that's checkmate in itself. Where he be like, "Look, I just did that to let y'all know I'm still here. I'm 50 years old. I'm still." Even Nas heard the joy. It's a clip with Khaled and Nas in the studio. And he shows Nas' reaction to hearing Jay-Z's verse and was like, yo, I actually might have to switch some shit up on my verse because you put your motherfucking foot in that one. So when you have Nas acknowledging Jay-Z right then and there, giving him his roses, saying, yo, bro, that shit was ill, I might have to go back and pin some different shit myself. What the fuck is Gilly got to say about anything?
Listen, it's a lot of people who didn't like the 444 album, right? Because of how he was rapping about, right?
I thought it was a good album.
Rapping about boat shoes and all that. He's trying to say, yo, we can do other things than be on the block.
But that's what I'm saying. You need you. It's that variety, and there's nothing wrong with that because every lane can't be the same. You need different lanes.
1,000. And listen, at the same token, man, what I love most about like Jay-Z at this point in his life and his career, he can go on both sides, and that's what to me that's what life is about, right? That I can hang with my street dudes if I have to, but I can get corporate as well and get back into that corporate lane too.
Right.
I think that's but Gilly, I don't think can be in both lanes. He seems to be stuck in one paradox.
Yeah, but I mean another thing about let me say the one thing about Jay-Z they all recognize is his like you say, his business savvy, his ability to think and process and take it to that level. You know what I'm saying? So in the whole thing, he's not even addressing the rappers. He's addressing the issues that he faces because people don't look from his eyes. You're a black man that's a billionaire in America. Right. It ain't too many of you. You see what I'm saying? So he's looking at it and what they got to understand. And that's what my son and everybody, if you really break down the verse, he's talking about it's people out here tripping off the money he's making, but they're not looking at what he's trying to do for the level that he's playing at. And that's what you're saying about Gilly not being able to get on function on that level. Listen to the verses. He's doing entendres, and that's the whole line of that. People, they was tripping off the first beat, like, yo, I'm not talking about the brothers in the street. I'm talking about the corporate. I'm gonna be talking about this is what I'm dealing with, corporate America, and people still sleeping on me. But like I said, man, Gilly need to go ahead with that bullshit. Fuck your opinion, Gilly. Gilly. You might be like that shit.
Even though I don't think you was hating, but you also in the media, so I mean, you know that's gonna get a rise out of people when you say something like. Because I don't have no problem with somebody not liking something and saying because that's like this show based off of that. Like it's based off of not caring what because you don't like some certain like a certain I say LeBron the GOAT. And we know. Yeah, I'm just saying I'm gonna be in the minority, but that's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? I got Red Man in my top 5, but somebody like you crazy, man. You crazy. It's like the shit we saw about the other day. We was arguing like shit. Everybody had their top 5. It was different. But I don't think he was hating, but he also is in the media, so that's definitely gonna bring him more attention.
Hey, Dom, remember what I said now?
He ain't rapping no more. I'm saying like it.
I give Jay-Z 2 songs. The next 2 to 3 songs Jay-Z dropped, because Jay-Z never really addresses somebody, even if they go. I'm sure he sees this. Everybody's everywhere now.
He would say something subliminally, like he always do.
That's what I'm saying. But he's not going to say it on the next song.
It'd be some shit. It'd be subliminal. You'd be like, yeah, he talking about Gilly, man.
Right, I'm saying, but one thing I love about Jay is he won't give it to you in the very next song. You be like, oh, he about to come out and respond. He'll wait till like 2 years later, like he's just getting to that response.
Yeah, that's gonna be on the album, yo. It'll be on his next album.
Right, you be like, damn, he addressed the Gilly the Kid shit 2 years later. You be like that's the kind of time he give you. So anyway,
Pink Phoenix says 2 words: roach antennas.
What she
she talking about Jay-Z? Is she dissing Jay-Z?
She might be.
He said Jay-Z got 2 roaches.
Jay-Z gonna shut this shit down, man. We ain't been to rebroadcast this episode.
When you got money like that, you can do your hair any way you want.
Roach antennas, babe. Damn, you going in and fry them. Hey, just like I said before, the opinions expressed on this show are not always.
That's wifey. That's wifey for Dan right there.
Hey, the opinions on this show, okay,
no, you got,
are not always.
No. Wife is one. Wife is one. That's your that's attached to you.
Ain't got to be. Don't put me in there. You gotta be a line drawn somewhere. What's going on with this guy, dog?
All right, man. Today's Dennis Rodman's birthday, man. He's 60 years old today, man. That's why.
Oh, the worm.
The worm is 60 years old today, man. So that's why he's on the screen. She said she was just joking, man.
I know.
We know you were just joking. Even though you might have meant that shit. Hey, the shit. Hey, nah. It wasn't no joke. That shit looked like roach. There's nothing wrong with that. It looked like it said to you. That's what I'm saying. Get the opinion out. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with saying that's what you see. Shit, because most people go like, I ain't see no roach antenna. I seen that shit when she said it. Hey, how the fuck I know who she was talking about? Damn.
Right. Hey.
But yeah, man, the Worm birthday today, man. He's 60 years old. Dennis Rodman, a pioneer.
You think about this career, man. I saw.
They was talking about this. Even his dress shit. Did he open the door for motherfuckers to be comfortable in this, like, you know, for entertainers to be comfortable?
He was the first one.
Yeah, this motherfucker was on wrestling. Like, he was wrestling, playing basketball in the front. Like, he just was doing, like, and it was funny when you look at the documentary. He would take off for 2 or 3 weeks. Remember, he would just lost for a couple of weeks. They just let him go. Yeah, they let him go for a while.
Do you see they ain't trip either, right?
Yeah, they had to go get him and shit. But you know,
come on, Dennis.
You see, remember Jordan told the story. He was like, "Yeah, we had to go find Scotty after 2 or 3 days. And when we got to practice that day, Phil was like, he was gonna punish everybody by making them run sprints." And he said, Dennis Rodman, after been missing for 3 days, got back and bust everybody's ass in like a 3-minute sprint drill. He said Dennis Rodman was running full speed from line to line. He was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
Yeah, they said
we can run this slow. Would you say that? Would you say that?
Yeah, they expect him not to be in shape.
Yeah, so you can't be the last guy to touch you got to touch the line. You can't be the last guy to touch the line. Michael Jordan said Dennis Rodman ran full speed as soon as the whistle, and for the entire time he made the whole team chase his ass. The man was a great athlete. That he was an A1 player. To me, I will honestly say he's not the best forward, but he's one of the best forwards in basketball history.
And that's what I wanted to ask. I'm actually, because me and Step, we always talk about this, but Step ain't on tonight. But Step got him top 5 power forward of all time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, hey, bro, serious. I'm so serious. If you look at, I know his
you got him top 5 power forward of all time. He not power. To me, he not. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely,
he not top 5. So all right. So he top 5.
This dude. Probably was averaging 23 boards a game, something crazy stat like that. How is that not? I don't care about his points. This dude changed the tempo of a game. You needed a rebound, that dude got the rebound.
All right, so we looking at this list right here. And on this list it has Tim Duncan. This is just a list I just put up. Tim Duncan,
right?
Karl Malone, Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, Elvin Hayes, Kevin McHale, Charles Barkley, Dennis Rodman. Who take him over? Who would you take? Who would you take? Who would you take this over? Because you said top
1 through 4 1 through 5 when you're making a team, you need people to play their role. Period. If I'm the dude locked down on defense too, and he boarded like crazy, I'm taking Dennis Rodman over a lot of dudes on that right there.
To me, being honest, I'm taking Dennis Rodman over Dirk Nowitzki.
Nah.
I am. Dirk Nowitzki won 1 championship, and that's when he had a team that was. I'm taking Dennis Rodman. Has how many team championship teams has Dennis?
Honestly, I got Charles Barkley up in the top 5. I mean, this list ain't my list because I got Duncan. I will have Duncan, Malone, Barkley. Would I put Garnett in there? The big 3: Jordan, Pippen, that's Pink Phoenix. I don't know. I guess you could put him in. I guess you could put in the top 5.
Bro, I'm telling you, over Dirk Nowitzki, and this is what I mean. People say Dirk Nowitzki was.
See, I'm on. But to be honest, I would
no lockdown defensive specialist. That's what I mean. It's about all around power forward in that position.
See, that's where. That's what takes him up. To me, that's what takes him out the top 5. And I know, you need this type of player. And it's not to take anything away from him, but that's why I don't put him. That's why I wouldn't put him in the top 5 because of the all around. And the all around is the scoring too. You know what I'm saying? Scoring, rebounding, because they rebound too. I mean, and it's not like he averaged 23 his whole career. I mean, he had some monster years. I mean, his let me see his career total.
He's double digits. It wasn't that.
Yeah, his career average is 13 points. Matter of fact, I can pull this up. His career average is 13.12, but it's other people that's above that.
Game?
Yeah, but this is your per game people right here.
When he was with the Bulls, he was about 16. I'm looking at it now myself. When he was with Pistons, 18, 12. I mean, the dude by himself was a defensive player.
And let's also go with the fact that he was undersized for a power forward.
He was.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, if I had a team, myself, Dennis, like I said, come on, 13 bad rebounds at 6'7", 6'8", and you averaging 13 rebounds. You come on. I mean, before there was Draymond Green and all that excitement, it was a Dennis Rodman, man, and he was doing it. And he was a good.
I'm not.
Damn.
I don't take from him because he was a beast, man. Like on the defense end, it's the offense where he wasn't.
But we had this discussion before. He dumbed down his offense to actually fit.
His offense is awkward, man.
But I'm just saying, but he averaged like 24, 23 points in college. When he got to the NBA,
yeah, but he was
took that away from him. They made him.
He was like probably the biggest dude. I mean, he was like in division. It was like a Division III or something like school that he was in. I'm just saying, and his offense is just awkward. Like seeing him shoot and all that shit, it's awkward. Like you don't see the smoothness of it. I don't think he would have been much of a scorer comfortably. You know what I'm saying? But but grabbing a rebound does allow. It's like Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, you know what I'm saying? He gets right. His points because he get a lot of putbacks. But he's awkward if you just got to rely on him to be your offense. It's just awkward. I mean,
Dennis Rodman had some clutch moments where he caught some threes from out. He shot from outside. It was awkward, bro. But listen,
shooting no threes.
It don't matter how you shoot it as long as it goes in. That's the whole point.
If it looked like my man name with the guy, Merriman, what was up, dude?
Sean Murray.
Yeah. Nah, I'm taking Dennis as far as like if I had to go through a round robin, I'm drafting, and he's in there. He's gonna be my first pick at that position.
He'll be your first power forward.
He'll be my first power forward in that position, man, because I want somebody who, with that energy level, with that commitment, that grit that he had, going after the ball at all costs. I need that. And then that energy feeds other people too. Period.
Man. I'm not I'm from him. I'm just saying why. I'm just saying why he don't end up in like a lot of top 5s is because of the scoring.
That's the
reason.
Yeah,
that's the reason. I'm not, and it's not to say I wouldn't pick him. Like, don't get me wrong. I would pay him like he was. So it's not. It doesn't take.
But you know what, Don?
Because you can't put him on. You can't put him on multiple positions. Actually, it's. Even the league now, and it's more. You got more people that can do a lot of stuff that he can do now. Like as far as like the versatility, he can guard. He can guard pretty much anybody on the floor at his height. You know what I'm saying? He can guard anybody. So,
but see, that's one point. When we think about a power forward, I think me and Rock think about it like this. When you think about a power forward, you're thinking about my mind is in traditional power forward. I don't need you to score. I just need to make sure that the other team has less opportunities to score. I'm going to put scores on the floor, but I need somebody that's going to be willing to get in somebody's face and really get into their head. And a lot of times, them power forward, that idea of a power forward is always you brolic. When you coming through, you don't care about nothing pretty. It's all dirt down here. Or you getting fouled hard.
And you don't get into the Hall of Fame with just scoring.
Right. Well, You won't. You can, depending on what you did with the score. But
is he a Hall of Famer, Don? To you, do you think he deserves a Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he definitely Hall of Fame. Yeah, he definitely Hall of Fame because he got defensive player of the year. I mean, he got a lot of stuff. Dwight Howard gonna be a Hall of Famer. I mean, not necessarily the scorer, but yeah, he Hall of Fame. I don't think he's not Hall of Fame, but I'm just saying the reason he don't end up in top 5 is because of the scoring part of it. I mean, because you do got a lot of people that you would, and I wouldn't pick him over. I would pick Dirk if I could get Dirk.
Scoring is sexy. I get it. Scoring is sexy.
But defense wins ball games.
That's what they tell you. That's what they tell you, man.
At Golden State, listen, Golden State said their number one thing for their, even though Steph can shoot it from his car in the parking lot, Golden State will tell you their main goal is to play defense. Defense wins games. Defense does a lot. But anyway, I don't want to get too much in and just beat the fan because sometimes we forget about the folks that's watching. We just get into all our discussion. Folks, this is really about Dennis Rodman. Hey, on a lighter note, he was the first to really took it into that black, different color fingernail polish and the earrings.
He was doing a lot of weird shit.
Before the rappers was doing
and I think because he was good on the court, we turned the blind. We used to do that shit back in the day. Y'all don't we used to turn the blind eye on Prince. Michael Jackson, we turned the blind eye, but the signs was there. You know what I'm saying? Where the signs was there, but it was like, we don't see that shit. We don't see it. You know what I'm saying? But he did some suspect. He had a lot of suspect shit.
but I mean, his personal life wasn't suspect though. You never heard of anything of him having a homosexual moment.
Hey, but he was good. He was good as hell on the back. I'm just saying, it was a lot of stuff just because of that's
he was married to Carmen Electra. He dated Madonna. You never heard about no super weird shit going. He was doing that at more of attention.
Hey, that dress shit was weird for that time
when he married himself.
Yeah, that shit was weird for that time. I mean, it's just
I mean, then he posed. He was posing butt naked and Playboy and shit on motorcycles with basketballs.
Yeah, he did some weird shit, but we don't. I mean, I'm just saying we don't deduct that from him. You know what I'm saying? We now Young Thug, somebody do that shit, we gonna say
they doing it.
I'm just saying, we don't have no patience now. Now, back in the day, we would turn the blind eye. I'm just saying, but now people
money makes you do crazy stuff.
Yeah, it do, and it's attention, man. A lot of that stuff is attention at the end of the day, man. That's what he was doing, man. He was craving attention. He was big, man. Dude was wrestling, man. He was saying what.
Listen, you go through everything that Dennis has done from, like you said, Carmen Electra, Madonna, the Bulls championship, Lakers championship, to wrestling, to being best friends with whatever the dude, North Korea.
That's
an ambassador, bringing peace, right? Dennis, that dude has lived.
Has lived, yeah, because he definitely, and then to be able to take off.
Kudos to him and happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dennis Rodman, man. And my fellas, they said he top 5 power forward of all time, which ain't far fetched. I mean, think about it, ain't far fetched. So that's what's up, man. Y'all got anything for the close out, man? Also, man, today birthday is Stevie Wonder too, man. Stevie Wonder birthday also today.
Oh, happy birthday, Stevie! Hey, one of the greatest musicians that ever lived and songwriters. Absolutely. And I don't think he's blind is completely blind. Hey, you ever heard Shaq tell that story? He said he got on the elevator and it was just Stevie Wonder on there. And when he walked in, Stevie said, "Wait, what's up, Shaq?" And Shaq was like, he said, "This is a true story." He told it on NBA TV. He said he said he went to a hotel one day. He said it was no lie. He said as he was getting on a hotel, one of them up or whatever, in LA, as he was getting on the hotel, he said he walked in and it was Stevie Wonder by himself. He said this is a true story. He said when he walked in to the elevator, Stevie Wonder looked right up at him and said, hey, how you doing, Shaq? He was like, it blew his mind. He was like, after that, he said after that, he thought everything was a fucking illusion. So shout out to Stevie Wonder for playing blind for 67 years or 70 years and having the whole world thinking you can't see. That's all.
Hey, what a way to put it, man. Yeah, happy birthday, Stevie Wonder, man. I think he's 71, man. Stevie Wonder, Stevie
I told
Wonder.
you like 70. Hey, bro, I told you he's at least 70 years. Hey, me and Stevie got the same barber.
Oh, word.
Me and Stevie got the same barber, man. Great minds think alike.
Dan.
Me and Stevie got the same barber, man. Great minds think alike, man.
Dan, let it go.
I see you, bro.
Hey, Rocky said, he said, let it go.
Let it go.
Hey, man, it's hard. Hey, Rocky, it's hard.
You
you can't front, man. It's hard to let it go, man. Like, don't.
No, listen. I'm just the type of guy that.
So did you easily let go? I'm talking about when your shit started, Rocky. My shit started at 20.
Mine is weird, right? Mine was weird. I was doing this back in the Jordan days, right? Because Jordan was bald. I would shave my stuff bald. All of us did up here. We were all shaving bald. And then when I wanted to grow it, in my 20s, late 20s, I started getting the bald patch back here. I guess I shaved too much. So I was like, all right, you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah. So, my shit struggled in the 20s. Like my shit started at 20, man. And then as I got through the 20s, I had this barber, man, that would like he's the only one that could cut my hair, man. When I was holding on, like he would take his time, my shit would be straight. And then I just finally said, "Fuck it, man."
So let me ask you this, because I've been seeing these little videos of men like us, right, going in bald in the barbershop and coming out with finger waves.
Yeah. Oh yeah, coming out clean.
I can't even do it, man. My kids would clown the shit out of me if I did that. My wife would clown me. My friends would clown me on Facebook. Like I can't even do this shit. Like we'll be sitting here having a serious segment. Yeah, man. And somebody probably would just bust out laughing, yo. I'm sorry, man. What a nigga get finger waves? Like it just won't even work, man. Like you can't even do it. Now females can do that shit. We can't do it. We just we gotta take the L. Go ahead.
I said, when it looking like Isaac Hayes came out looking like motherfucking straight Chris Usher and shit. He went in looking like Isaac Hayes. He came out looking like Usher. I don't know what the fuck. Hey, I told my folks, as a joke, I told my wife I was going to get one of them joints, the little lay down with the headline on the front. But then I seen Tory Lanez had that faux pas where he's playing ball somewhere and it was just all sticking up in the air. He looked like one of them Beavis and Butthead characters.
Hey.
That shit was just.
If you're gonna do that shit, you gotta move away, and you gotta get your friends. You can't do that shit. You can't do that shit with the same friends. It just ain't. It's just not gonna work. Like you gotta get new friends, new family. Your family gonna say, "You look at this nigga right here. Look at this."
Hey, I always say that. And listen, I told everybody. I said if I got this shit and came back around, it would be worse. I would let my shit be this, then get that and come back around. Because when people see you, they're gonna laugh immediately. I don't even think
they're gonna laugh. Hey, I can't even. It's hard to cut my motherfucking beard off. Like I can't even do the mustache without getting laughed at, or just like go like with nothing on. Like I'm gonna get it. Just you get used to a look, and then it's just like, oh man, it's just hard, man. Like you can't do no sudden changes as a dude, man. It just don't. That shit don't. I can't just have dread.
That's a damn shame too, Don. You said it's a dude because women can do all this. Women can do everything.
Yeah,
women can come to work on a Monday with this, and come to work on Friday with it all the way down here. And ain't nobody.
It's all good, but for us, we just.
They're gonna hear, "Girl, your hair looks good." No, that ain't her hair. Girl, your hair is on fleek.
So we might be a little harder on ourselves than women, then, right? It seems like they come. It seems like it seems like they harder on themselves, but shit, we might be hot because we can't even fix the shit up. We just take the shit, yo. Fuck it. I'm just gonna be bald. I'm just gonna be bald.
Hey, because men have accepted that most men are ugly. So we all accepted we got ugly faces. Women find us handsome. We ugly to each other. So to men, beautification is the complete opposite of the spectrum. They're like, oh, you trying to get pretty? You ugly motherfucker. Take that shit off and wear your regular face.
You don't want to piss your woman off and get Joan on off of that shit too, yo. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. You don't want her to go on you off of that shit too, man.
In public,
fake ass shit you got in your head.
Take that shit off.
You couldn't say, you damn sure couldn't say nothing about, because as soon as you be like, damn baby, you put on those lashes, or did you put on that lace front? You be like, oh, that's
yeah.
Why you gotta go on my lace?
And that's why I said we can't. We probably a little more sensitive than them, yo. Even though we just ain't even going. We ain't even going that route.
We are ugly. So this is what we have. You have to, whatever face you were born with as a man, that's your face. You just have to find a woman that loves to look at your face. Besides
I'm telling y'all right now, I am going to do it. I just want to put it on, maybe for Halloween, but I am going to do it.
Hey, Rock, if you do what I'm doing, I'm coming in with the El DeBarge shit too. I'm gonna go all the way with it. I'm gonna have that DeBarge.
You're gonna be licking your lips like shit when you put that shit
on. I'm gonna have them silky waves too. I'm gonna have them them red bone, light skinned dudes waves. That's what I'm
coming back with the straight. I'm coming back with the straight. The bars joint with the Blair Underwood, the deep Denzel joint.
Yeah, man, man.
But anyway,
yeah, man.
And for
there
now,
we go, man. We damn it. Hey, did we just join on Stevie, man? God damn, man. This is man's birthday.
I just
basically a whole segment on Stevie on Stevie Shape, man. Damn.
I just said recognize greatness. That's all I'm saying.
Happy birthday, Stevie Wonder.
Don said we turned a blind eye, but the one thing we never said anything about the dreads. We didn't say anything about his dreads. Okay, we just left it right there.
He gotta let that go too. He gotta go ahead and let that
go. It's time for Hey man, we might need to do a segment, man, where we need to. It's a time to let go, yo. So a segment where
let it go.
It is some people that's holding on, man. That's like. You just gotta go ahead and let it go, man. At some point, man, it just
sometimes you gotta let it go.
It's a few basketball players, a few celebrities,
LeBron need to let it go. LeBron
got all that money. LeBron needs the nicest place fronts.
I mean, honestly, it make you think, and this is some real shit. It make you think that shit ain't like this. Like Dion actually got his shit back. Dion got his shit on whatever he did to his, because he was like, I'm back, baby, and he got his hair like filled in or whatever he did, whatever surgery he had. Because Dion got the hair back on now, so Dion got the shape back. That shape actually,
so he went from being
he went this. Dion went this to back to having a shape. That shape actually bring you back, man. Like 10, 15 years, man. Like you.
I mean, it do.
That shit turned a 40-year-old to a 25-year-old, man. Like it definitely and actually have that shit turned a 20-year-old to a 35.
If I could sit there and color this, God has a funny way of playing with you. I can't even color this no more. I can't use just from that. I put it on and it broke me out. I had hives all over the place, so I was like, I guess I gotta stay gray.
Fortunately, my shit ain't gray. I don't have no gray hairs. You know.
Shh. Don't.
I know.
Don't call him. Don't say his name.
If I get him, I get him. It ain't a big deal.
Hey, Don, listen, don't say that, because listen, Don, you'll have like 3, and you'll wake up a week later and half of that shit be. Why you like, wait? I went from 3 to half in a week. No.
Hey, if it do, man. I still got the full beard, man. I'll be like with my man Ronald Isley, man. I'll pop up with the beard because it's funny with him, because this motherfucker been like clean face. He been clean face for years. You know what I'm saying? Like he looked mad. I didn't even know that was him. I was like, who the fuck is that?
I didn't either.
Yeah, I was like, who's this dude? Fucking. That's I didn't think he could grow a beard. Like, you know, it just like his shit has always been clean.
You really thought he was baby face?
Yeah, like he should have been broke out. Like, you know, because normally when you know that shit breaks you out, man. But yeah, he was clean. I didn't think he could grow a beard. So, you know, I'll take the silver beard, full beard. I'll take that shit one day if I even get it.
Trust me, it's coming. You keep living. You keep living. You will get great.
And I'm still gonna listen to rap music.
That's right.
You know, it is what it is. Ain't it funny you still listen to rap music at this age? It's just like, you know, you thought the old school was the 70s, man. You thought you was gonna get you was gonna turn 35 and you was gonna start listening to all 70s music and shit, man.
Word.
But
well, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they do down there. There's a radio station up here, BLS. It really plays like old school music, like platters and all that stuff. I've been saying we need a radio station for us because I'm tired of like the BLS. I need to be able to turn on the radio and hear my era of music.
Hey, rock the bills, man. On 44, man. On 43, on
I refuse to pay for radio.
Me too. I'm with you on that. That's one thing I'm old school with.
I refuse to pay for radio.
Hey, get out of your old school ways, man. Get out of your old school ways, man. Pay for the music, man. I actually get Sirius XM for $6 a month, man. I cancel that shit.
I mean, I guess I probably am paying for radio because I have Spotify.
Yeah,
but,
see,
you know, with no
but you know, before I used to even do that shit, I used to get all my shit for free. So, I mean, luckily they did come up with that because, you know, Napster, that era.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that era changed the game.
We've been through every era. We've been from everything but damn near motherfucking 8 tracks to records and to CDs, the downloads, the MP3s, the MP4s, and all that other shit. But hey,
all right, man. We out of here though, man.
We running those 2 hours, man.
All right, man.
Hey, thanks, Brock, for joining in. You
No
see my
worries.
hat starting to slide off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I gotta keep my professional.
Let me
Hey, share the screen, subscribe to the channel. What you about to say, Rock?
Let me get back to my BBW stuff that I was doing on, online.
All right, man. I'll catch y'all, man. Peace.